MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Chicago Cubs and the Washington Nationals. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Trevor Williams gets the ball for Washington in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in this last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the sixth inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the sixth inning and turn it over to the bullpen, he took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
Now at the plate, Pee Wee Reese. He will lead this one off today.
The shortstop, Pee Wee Reese.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out towards second. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 20.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's hitting over .350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them.
Here's Michael Brantley as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this should be an interesting watch today because this team's playing well, all facets of the game. But they're facing an ace on the other side today, and they're going to have to jump on him early if they're going to have any chance.
A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. 2-0 count and the pitch. Williams has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Drilled on the ground is short. Mondesi brings it in. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 7. Mickey Mantle.
The next Cub up, Mickey Mantle, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down and the inning continues. The throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That gets down and the inning will continue. The relay. The throw, and he's tagged out at second. But 1 run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Cubs 1, the Nats coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Oral Hershiser will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
At the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Mondesi is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
And that's out number 1.
Batting second, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna digs in now. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. First pitch on its way.
No, that's low.
One out, nobody on. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. He's got it on to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, Willie McCovey.
Striding in now for the Nats, Willie McCovey. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hershiser's ready. Here's his offering.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. They trail this one 1-0. So in now for Chicago, Matt Olson. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And gone up into the second deck. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Hey, Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
So striding in, Nick Madrigal, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Torres ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting it, the catcher, Alex Avila.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, and he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. Here's the first pitch to him. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Avila is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Now the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Chopper to short. Mondesi picks it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 Chicago. And now for Washington, Jay Buhner. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. Here's the pitch.
Nope. Outside.
Fouled away. The 2-1 home. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Digging in, Nolan Arenado. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
2 balls and a strike now. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Skied into straight away right. On the move is Stanton. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting 6, the second baseman.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the time run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
That's wide, 2-0. Torres, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He was taken in the second round during the 2020 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy. His name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a chopper to the left side. He's right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail things here 2-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Oral Hershiser. 9-1-2 due up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Acuna giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So 1 away in the inning, and with that we'll get a look at where the Nationals sit entering play in the National League East race. Striding into the box, Pee-wee Reese. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. He stays alive, still 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
He'll try it again, 3-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the third inning.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 7, Mickey Mantle.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mickey Mantle, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First delivery to him on the way.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Reese stands at second with 2 gone. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a ball hit toward the shortstop Mondesi. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back now with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Nicolas Castellanos to start out the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 the count. Now here it comes. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And the pitch. Oh, beautiful dive. He gathers the throw.
Big league play in the hole right there. That's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the first pitch.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
Ball and 2 strikes now. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. Skied into straightaway right. Stanton has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Trevor Williams.
Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Trevor Williams. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey! Off the plate, ball 1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Madrigal onto the grass, and there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Hershiser sets. Here's the first pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit down the third baseline. Chapman's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Washington. They're still down. It's 2-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey! That's outside.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he is going to have extra bases to start the 4th. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Matt Olson connects for a 2-run home run. His second home run of the game, and with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman.
The third baseman.
As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
21.
4 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
To the plate now, Nick Madrigal. As he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And before the 2-1 pitch here, time called at home plate. Drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Now batting.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. At the plate, Alex Avila, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. The 1-2 pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-0 Chicago. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ronald Acuna.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Mantle is under it, and there's one gone.
Now back, first baseman, Willie McCovey.
Striding in, Willie McCovey. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's out. Two-and-oh.
The 2-0.
Hey, he's got great feel for that. That pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Jay Buhner.
So here's the cleanup hitter. Jay Buhner comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hershiser's ready. Here's the delivery.
2-2 now.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Here now the 2-2. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. So a solo shot here to left center field. Fourth home run here in the early going. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He swings and grounds it to short. Scooped up. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. But the Nationals draw one back on the solo home run. We played 4. It's now a 4-1 game. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Pee-wee Reese. He doubled his last time through.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
The pitch. Swing and a ball hit toward the shortstop, Mondesi. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Ready once again, Michael Brantley. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Contreras has a play. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, the center fielder, Mickey Mantle.
Now at the plate, Mickey Mantle, 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. From the stretch. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Mantle rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Throw to second, and he's out. That'll end the inning, but they do score 1 on the play. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the Nats 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
For Washington.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Torres will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Two balls and the strike.
2-1.
The 2-1 home. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Olsen is under this one, and he puts it away for the first down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Nick Castellanos.
One gone for the Nationals in the fifth, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Standing in, Wilson Contreras flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Line hard, but foul. The 1-2. Hit high and deep out to left. Brantley going back.
It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras. Fourth home run here in the early going, and it's now a 5-2 game.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Jesse Winker will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play. There as the side is retired. One in the inning for the Nationals on the solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 5-2. Robert Gesellman takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for Washington, number 65, Robert Gesellman.
Matt Olson will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. In tight with the sinker. Ball 2. Gesellman, a California-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Matt Chapman. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Now batting, second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
At the plate now, Nick Madrigal, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Buhner is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the catcher, Alex Avila.
So coming to the plate, Alex Avila. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike two. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Cubs strand one. They're still out in front, 5-2. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Smoke toward third. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Hey, nice effort by the third baseman right there to slide and try and knock that down. That ball was hit too good in the perfect spot.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. Now a throw over, and the runner back in standing. First pitch coming, here it is. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. 1-2 now.
1-2.
From the belt, kicks and deals. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center.
It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D, when we got up this morning for this day game here, we were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league, they definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now, 0-2. Base is empty here with nobody out. That misses, 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Jay Buhner. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field.
It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Nolan Arenado touches them all. 4th home run here in the early going as we are all tied at 5. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brantley is under it. And that's the 3rd out. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We're through 6 full, and we are all tied 5-5. Emilio Pagan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 14, Emilio.
Brandon Nimmo is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5. box, Pee Wee Reese, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, 0-1, here it comes.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
So now to the plate, Michael Brantley, and it's grounded just foul down the line. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
1 out, nobody on. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. His prior history versus this arm, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1 pitch. And he popped him up. Arenado in foul ground. And this will land foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 5 on the year, and they take a 7-5 lead. Brent Suter comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 35, Brent Suter.
Into the box now, Mickey Mantle. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Ball 1 strike.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. 2 out, nobody on. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Cubs 7 and the Nationals 5. Shane Carl gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 54, Shane Carl.
Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Nicholas Castellanos.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Carl, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a 20th round selection during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now the 1-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He went deep last time up. Here's the pitch.
Count 1-0. Inside ball.
One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Michael Chavis will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Michael Chavis.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Lays off 2-2 now. Swing and a chopper to third. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. They're down 7-5. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. 8 of their hits have gone for extra bases. So they're not only putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority. And that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Matt Bowman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
67, Matt Bowman.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson, who comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
Matt Olson.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Stepping up now, Matt Chapman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he falls behind 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
And now a pitch on the way. Smoked on the ground left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Standing in now, Nick Madrigal, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1.
The count 1-1.
Runners on first with 1 down. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some 2-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Stepping in now, Alex Avila, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Now a splitter's in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. 1 left for the Cubs. They lead it 7-5. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. David Hernandez will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Roberto Perez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 58.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Here's the pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Hernandez was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And there's 1 away.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. That's inside.
1 out, nobody on. Two 2-0 to the National center fielder. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Now batting, Willie McCovey. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch. A curveball hit right back at him. To second for 1. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Nothing across here this half. We've played 8 full. The Cubs are on top, 7-5. Jimmy Cordero enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Roberto Perez. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Two-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. All even now, 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Torres brings it in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The bat, number 1, shortstop, Pee-wee Reese.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Pee-wee Reese. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's the 0-2.
Nope, outside.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. And he makes the throw to first. Reese is retired, 2 down now.
The left fielder, number 24, Michael Brantley.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Michael Brantley. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Nothing in the Cubs half of the ninth. One last shot coming up for the Nats. They're on the short end of a 7-5 score. Ron Guidry comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 49, Ron Guidry.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jay Buhner. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0 home. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Stepping in, Nolan Arenado. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch to the left side, but it's well foul. Now here's the pitch.
1-1.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Now at the plate, Torres. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here comes the 0-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Two-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Last strike now for the Nats. This is line to left. Lays out, and he makes a spectacular catch. What a way to end this one.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
7-5, how today's comes to an end. Chicago jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Oral Hershiser notches his 3rd win of the year. Ron Guidry wraps it up for the save, his 6th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 7 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Nationals, 5 runs, 6 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 28 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.